Hello, everybody. It's Brian. Going to talk about the latest hot crypto coins that are in action right now. Um, and I just want to tell you what we're going to cover. So, we are going to cover these little hot coins. We've got Avalanche, Celestia, Litecoin, Doge, Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, Solana, and Bonk. So let's talk about the ones that are the really high performers right now. Um, and let's go over those. So the big one is Bitcoin. So let me pull up Bitcoin and why I'm not showing Ethereum. So here's Bitcoin. And just as a reminder, I trade on Kraken. So there's one coin I can add, but it's not supported on Kraken. But I can still talk about it. And we can do all that fun stuff. So when you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, I like this feature on TradingView. You can see here since around October 15th, we got a 17% return or 18% return with Ethereum, whereas Bitcoin would give you 40%. And there's still people out there that don't get the returns of crypto and how it can really make a difference. So, but these are not your top performing coins, right? So this one's going into consolidation. Most likely it'll move up. But let me just pull offline here and pull up my own little standard strategy. I've custom coded the Ichimoku cloud, and let me pull that up here. Okay, so this is what I really track these days. Okay, is profit factor. Profit factor is important because it's like risk to reward. So here's the definition of it. Amount of money, the strategy for every unit of money it lost, gross profit divided by gross losses. So 1.2 is not bad, okay? It's not bad, but there are better performing coins out there. And we're going to take a look at them. So you can see here where in this Ichimoku, you can see where it turned green. This is a daily time frame, and that started turning really green since November 23rd. And it's really accelerated from in here, right here, at 20. Let me go back here. Let me get rid of this Ethereum. Okay, so here is where it started to take off. So that was in around 35,000 and we're at 42,000, right? So that right in itself is a pretty good run up. But look at what it's done since mid October, from 26 to 42,000. And yet people are still questioning this. And yet Bitcoin is not the strongest coin. That's what I don't get. And people are complaining that it's not legitimate, la, la, la. We'll see early next year where things go. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Now, will it move up? Probably. But there's just better coins out there to invest into. And again, these are all supported by Solana. So let's take a look at the next set of coins that are doing pretty good. So the next one is Solana, and that's moving up pretty fast. Okay, so you can see just a nice run up. So we've gone from $20 from roughly the same period all the way up to $70. So everyone's been fixated on the run up of Bitcoin. So instead of them being happy at double, and here's another one that's gone more than triple in a few months, people aren't seeing that. And this one has so much momentum behind it. And when you look at, I don't know, a 4 hour time frame, you know, it still has its run ups. There's more, well, it's evenly split between the green, but just the momentum, it's a solid green on a 4 hour or a 1 hour. Okay. And this is important to understand as well. Really important to understand. If you want to make money online, your time factors is important. So if you're watching on an hourly basis, you're going to be in and out. But if you got something like at 1.09 profit factor on an hourly basis, look what happens when you go to a 4 hour. Okay, so you're now at 1.55. So if you just did not care on the hourly, you'd be up probably roughly 50%. Now, it gets even better if you're on the daily. You're up 2.7. So holding this daily and just knowing that there's enough momentum in this coin where there's not a lot of big drawdowns, pretty good coin to have. And it's just got solid momentum behind it. The other one that's doing better than... So what I want to show you here is the return, just as a comparison, of Bitcoin, which was 40. Look at this, 218%. So Solana would give you 5-time return than since October. That's a no-brainer, right? Now, the next coin I can look at is Avalanche. This one's even better. See that Avalanche right there? Let me see if I can clean this. Come on. So 260% versus 214%. So this is the top performing coin, is Avalanche. Okay, or sorry, it's Solana, but that's on a daily time frame, right? So again, if you go on to monthly, you can see the difference already here between Solana. You'd be up 91%, 92% versus Solana at 24%. So if you know how to time things and watch it regularly, and you know you're going to get higher performance with Avalanche, you'd be doing much better than Solana. So again, that's on a 30-minute time frame. So timing's everything. Okay, so let me go to Avalanche here. Get rid of all these comparative charts and stuff. So again, I've shown you the profit factor. But look at Avalanche. Now you probably won't be able to easily do this type of testing on other tools, whereas TradingView is pretty good at this. So you're at 1.34 on an hourly basis. On the daily, it's still not that great. But if you put it into a 1 month, it's 1.17, or maybe a 5-day. Not so much. So Solana is still stronger, better returns than, or Solana still has better return, right? So that matters. So this is on a 5-minute chart. See on a daily. We want, let's say, a 1 month chart. 1.1 profit factor. All right, so knowing all that, there's really good solid momentum here. And how do you know? You just see it's solid green. And that goes all the way back since here, December 6th. These can drop off and consolidate, like ones I'll show you now. Let me show you. So one coin we can look at, 2 coins actually. Let me first pull up XRP. Everyone's talking about there's going to be a breakout in XRP. I think we're going to wait for a while. See, it had a really nice run up here up till December 9th, and it's dropped back and it's gone flat. Look at all that red. Why would you want to hold this coin? One day it may have some kind of catalyst event, maybe a win in a lawsuit or something that is in favor of Ripple, then it'll move up. This coin, I thought over the long run would do well. Just so you know, this is a coin that they're trying to compete as being a central bank digital coin. So that might have something to do with that. And that this coin It's like WorldCoin. It may eventually just like why would I want to invest in a coin that is going to go against me? Same with the WorldCoin as well. So XRP used to excite me, not anymore. This other coin we can look at, Doge. This one, unless it's uh, unless it's Elon Musk doing something, it's gone into its peak, which is all fine, but it's gone into this range bound. So compared to and Avalanche and Solana. Okay, so much going on there, and I'm always looking at the profit factor. That's a big determinant now, or a big factor. Another one that they're saying is going to move Litecoin. Um, let's see here, Litecoin, Kraken. Yeah, we'll do spot here. Same thing as like XRP, but worse off. Just they say, oh, it's going to break out, and like, well, we're still waiting. Not a great profit factor either. So Litecoin's not that great. Um, and Cardano's been doing okay. Not a lot of talk on that one, but it's done fairly well. It hasn't had any big drawdowns. The support's there. So this is another coin that could do well in the long run, but will it compete against Avalanche or Solano? Probably not. And these coins that I'm showing you, I think Cardano, surprisingly for me to say, which never had a lot of upswings, Cardano um, is a surprise, and it may actually long term do okay. Another one that I was excited about for a while was Chainlink as well, but you can see here it's drifted back. But you can see this sudden escalation very quickly, and that was doing very well, and that was the number one coin for this month. Let me pull up a 3 month chart. You can see here just an amazing, incredible run up from October, from $7 to a peak of 16. That's like more than double, but it's flatlined since. This could go places down the line compared to Litecoin or XRP. Not much. Now I'm going to show you two other coins that are smaller. This one's been performing pretty good. Is Celestia. This is available on Kraken. Just a solid run, man. From $2 to $14. It's a 7-time return. And look at that. It's still got solid momentum behind. This is a coin to know about. Okay. So, I'll be probably trading that more as well. And that has not slowed down at all. Another one that's done fairly well recently sits on the Solana. It's Bonk. Unfortunately, I thought it was supported on Kraken. It may come. By the time it comes, the profit run ups and the opportunities are gone once they add with Kraken. But just to show you how well it's done, let me show you. Maybe let's say like just a huge from like 53 to 22, and then it's dropped back. So this may not come back. It may, but that Celestia is much better to have. All right, so you might be asking, why am I not too excited with Ethereum? I've already shown you. It's like an XRP. There's Bitcoin compared to Ethereum, plus the gas fees, I think, are just killing. People are not interested in Ethereum anymore. So it's only half, not even half, just over a third of the performance of Bitcoin. So Ethereum is not in trouble. I don't know if it's in trouble, but the gas fees, it's not helping itself. And I think at some point, like a Solana may come along and capture a lot of the market share of Ethereum, the way Solana is performing. So we'll leave it at that. Hopefully, these views will help you out in some of the better coins. especially that one I just showed you. And let me know. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.